February 15th, my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Roberta. I meditated this morning, and as I typically do, I miss some days, but meditated this morning, and I asked for my higher power, from Creator God, to let me know what I needed to know, and then I just let it go. And if my mind wanders, I go, okay, my mind's wandering, and I come back to my breathing. Sometimes I allow, it's a different thing when information's coming in versus I'm thinking about what I have to do around the house or chores or to-do lists, whatever. Sometimes information just comes in and I'm going, oh. And what came in this morning was, well, I'll backtrack a little bit. I'm a trained life coach and business coach. I have my master's certification in both. Not interested in being a business coach, but I've always been interested in being a life coach, and I've been doing it my whole life, even before I got all my certifications, and because that's what I do. And I'm a teacher at heart, and I love to teach, and I'm really good at it. I was working with a business coach recently, Tamara Arnold, who's the Enchanted Fairy. That's the name of her business. She's brilliant. And she and I, when we first started working together, talked about, where do I want to put my gifts? Who do I specifically want to serve? And initially, she thought that I should do it around women who've been sexually abused or being in abusive relationships. And I didn't want to. Max Simon, son of David Simon, who was the co-founder of the Chopra Center, also told me the same thing a number of years ago. And again, I didn't want to go there. Well, on meditation this morning, I hear you have to change your focus to working with women who are abused or have been abused. Why is this a good area for me? I have been sexually abused a number of times in my life, as a child, as an adult, and I know of which I speak. Now, I also know what it's like to have empty nest syndrome, which is what the focus I was going to be focusing on, or women who are retired. I also know what that's about, but that would have been the easy route out. And the one thing I keep hearing over and over again, when you choose who you're going to serve, when it's the right one, it's going to be scary. And I'm scared. Is it because I'm doubtful as to whether or not I can help women who have been abused? No, I'm not worried about that. Do I want to do counseling? No. Do I want to open some doors and help them find some calm and peace in their lives from the chaos in their lives? Absolutely. I'm almost in tears just thinking about it, because you can find some calm in the chaos of your life. I have. It's taken time, and it will. Imagine I'll continue to build on it. But I have to say, at this point in my life, I'm in a really good place, and it's taken a lot of work, because you know what? It takes work. Anything that we want to do takes work. Does it have to be hard? I don't know if that's the right word, but it does take work. It's like if you're writing a book, you've got to sit down and you've got to write a paragraph, a sentence, a word at a time. It takes work. And too often we want to take a pill to help us deal with the chaos of our lives, or we just want to not open those doors. I don't know how many times I've heard the expression in the last couple of weeks, I don't want to open that can of worms. I don't know how many times I've heard it. And the metaphor comes to me, well, you've got a can of worms that's sitting there, and all those worms are there inside of us, because that's where the can of worms sits. And if we don't release them and let them go, they'll still sit within us. And how healthy is that? But if we can release them, maybe a little bit at a time, and just start getting to a place of calm, wouldn't that be a gift? Wouldn't that be a wonderful gift? I know it has been for me. It's taken time. It's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of self-work, and it's about me getting out of victim mode. I've never wanted to be in victim mode, although I lived in it for a long time. I was also a drama queen with a capital Q. Got out of that, and I feel so much freer. So I'm going to say out loud, and it's hard because I didn't think I'd ever do it. I am ready to work with women who have been or are being abused. I'm not going to be a counselor. You're going to need professional help for that. But I can really help you get from your chaos to some calm in your life. I know that to be true. I know what my gifts are, and I know it's certainly from my heart. So if you're interested, send me a private message.